Will I finish? Okay. Would you let me speak?
Why not? Why not?
You can't come and gag me on my own station.
No, but I mean, it's not political campaign.
We should be able to call people out, we call journalists out when they go astray. That's the ethics of this job. We're not doing it because we are doing paddy or friendship here.
Challenge accepted, Mr. Oseni. And I hope it's okay to start with you. Here we go. So the governor of Bayelsa State recently disapproved of a planned rally scheduled to hold on April the 12th in the state, organized in support of the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike.
Persons from this state, particularly one George Turner, is threatening the peace of this state. And recently there is a Facebook report with his own number that he is going to host the Minister of FCT in Tombia roundabout in Bayelsa. The minister is not from Bayelsa State. This is not FCT. This is Bayelsa State. All service commanders should be at alert. That meeting must not take place in Bayelsa State. He can host his minister anywhere outside Bayelsa State. And I direct further that no public place, no public school, no public place, infrastructure should be used by anybody except by the approval of the state government. Every public facility in this state owned by the Bayelsa state government, nobody can use it except with the express approval of the Bayelsa state government. And nobody should import and export insecurity in their states to Bayelsa State.
Of course, there are loads of reasons why the governor would not want such a rally to hold in his state. And I'm certain this is one of them.
This Diri they are talking now, Governor Diri. You know, that's why you know when you put people in power. Go and ask the Minister of Petroleum. He brought Governor Diri to me. In West Carlton, where I was staying. This governor you are talking now, that's why when I look at people, I say character is something you cannot buy. Hanakin Lobobri, the Minister of Petroleum, brought him with David Lyon. This governor, he was nearly done. This people don't do that. The governor don't do that.
But seriously, this back and forth between these two folks is simply political gamesmanship at its peak, and none of us should be swayed by any of it. But quite honestly, I have no sympathy for both men, and I'm sure they will sort out themselves like they always do. Now, to respond to the allegations raised by the governor, the man who is responsible for the planned rally was a guest on Arise yesterday, and this was the load of garbage he delivered.
We said, look, we also want to do a rally to thank Mr. President. Why are we thanking Mr. President? We are very specific. We said for his choices of appointments of some notable sons and daughters of Bayelsa State, which by our estimation are performing and doing very well. Now, these appointees, by whatever standard, got to where they are through recommendation or support of the Minister of the FCT. I would say, look, for fishing out this class of appointees who are now doing very well, we want to also thank you. And the Minister of the FCT is the grand patron of the new associates. By Section 40 of our Constitution, every Nigerian citizen is considered the right to freedom of association. President Tinubu, as it is today, is President of Nigeria. I believe that we owe a duty as citizens to support a government of your country to succeed. Because if you desire a good country, for instance, as Christians, even the Bible requires us to pray for leadership.
Anyone who believes anything from what you have just heard there must have been born last night. And if you have been looking to tie a face to those opposition politicians who are members of the opposition parties during the day, but are APC members at night, look no further.
We owe a duty as citizens to support a government of your country.
The world can be something else.
And at this stage, honestly, you just have to feel sorry for Nigeria. I mean, where in the world do these kinds of things happen? Where in the world do you see opposition politicians openly doing these kinds of things? Now, as it happens quite often on this program,
there was nowhere.
All the right questions were being asked by the anchors.
Political campaign for president.
And the conversation heading in the right direction until...
There was nowhere.
Mr. Turner, good. You've said a lot. This is just political campaign for President Tinubu.
No.
Let me finish.
No, not political campaign.
Will I finish?
Okay.
Would you let me speak?
Why not? Why not?
You can't come and gag me on my own station.
No, but I mean, it's not political campaign. I just
This
wanted
is
to make
just
that clear.
political campaign for President Tinubu to also gag the governor of Bayelsa State. And this is what people are saying. I'm telling you, reported speech. To also gag the governor of Bayelsa State. And this is part of the ploy to destroy the PDP, and everybody has seen through all of this. Because you're a PDP member, you are coming here and saying you are supporting President Tinubu, that you're not saying that he's going to enter in 2027, but you are supporting him. Is it only people that they gave positions to? What about Ogun State that has over 5 ministers? Why have they not held rallies? So please, everybody, and this is what people are sending to me, they know the ploy. It's part of Mr. Wike's playbook. You people are trying to disintegrate the PDP. You want to gag Governor Doyediri in his own homeland, and these are the things you are trying to do. Because if you feel so passionately, some have asked, why this? Why go this route of destroying the PDP, the same party? An opposition should be checking President Tinubu and calling him out on all the things he's done wrong with a view to winning election. Is it that you guys don't want to win election in the next election? Anyway, you are of the Wike faction anyway. So my question is, where's the sincerity in all of this approach you're doing? That's what people are saying.
Well, let me take it that the things you have said could just be you trying to put forward opinions of people out there and not your belief or what you have. Well, if it is your own, if it is what you have believed,
of people.
If it is an opinion that you have summed up in your heart, then it's unfortunate.
Let me read one to you, for instance. He's a suspended member of the PDP. This is Wike's plan to give a South-South position, which is still being contested. Ogun State has 5 ministers. Why have they not done a rally to thank Mr. President? Is this politics? A PDP member wants to do a rally to thank opposition leader. Now, what for Nigeria politics? These are what people are saying.
Not people. That is the opinion of that individual. And if you go through your...
Wait, let me read another one.
You are flipping and passing over.
Let me read another one.
You can't tell me, sir.
It's very difficult to embellish lies.
You are taking
your guest, Mr. Turner, words are laughable. That's what the opinion of people are saying.
Rufai,
I can read more. I've gotten more.
Let me tell
so
you.
just react to what they said.
Let me tell you. See, as I am a lawyer, right, and as a judge, you don't dissent.
You're a lawyer and a judge at the same time.
No. I'm just.
You're a lawyer as a judge.
I'm a lawyer.
And you're as a judge.
My knowledge is that as when you are a judge, you don't dissent to the arena, right? You are.
You are. My job.
No, I'm coming.
Please don't go that route.
Please.
Just answer to these opinions.
Don't
come here to teach me my job.
My insistence is that.
Yeah, just answer to those opinions.
My insistence is that you are reading out a few opinions. Of some individuals. Others could hold their own opinion.
Very good.
But the fact is, do I have a right to assemble those of us who have come together? Do we have a right to say we want to hold a rally, a peaceful rally? Do we have a right to gather in any part of Nigeria at all. If
Yes,
it is
you
a
have a
yes,
right.
good.
Yes,
good.
you have a right.
If it is a yes.
But you also have a right to fully show your
I'm coming.
intentions,
I'm
which a
coming.
lot of people are saying.
We
All
have
of this
shown,
you are
we
doing
have shown
is
our
pro-Wike.
intention.
That's what they're saying.
You can zoom in. The assumption has no place. You can't assume.
Do people? Can I
Not
ask you
even
a
the
question?
devil can tell the
Can I ask you-
intention of man. I'm coming.
Can I ask you a question? So sorry. Do people have a right to have differing opinions?
Good, excellent.
So as far as they have a right.
that is why I'm telling you that you have only read out opinions of a few individuals. That's what you have done. So don't hold it as what a general or what has constituted an acceptable.
Would you respect? Would you respect?
You know, this is
Mr. Turner.
What,
Would you respect? Opinion of few individuals. Is it not people's opinion?
exactly.
Is it not a generality of opinion?
So don't we have people who have said we support this rally? Are they not Nigerians? Are they not Bayansas?
And Wike is funding you.
Wike is not funding anybody. That is it. You look.
How you getting the money?
If you can keep, I have told you that we are tasking ourselves.
How much have you people raised for this rally?
Don't worry. We have enough.
Can you put it out in
We
public?
have, look, let me tell you. That rally is such a rally that you don't need to give anybody one kobo. You will see it for yourself.
But you want to give 100,000 for empowerment.
I said we
each.
support.
But you want to give 100,000. You don't
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
That
Mr.
as
Turner.
part of
Okay.
the initiatives of the new associates
Okay, Mr.
in
Turner.
trying to even help
All right.
the people that we have programs lined up, one of which is that we're going to be supporting.
But you're still giving money for politics. Simple. That's what you're doing.
Giving who money for politics?
Empowerment is politics.
Let's make
money.
progress.
No, don't take an extreme position. It's not fair.
Are you aware?
Somebody
It's
just sent
movement.
me a message, and I will read it to you. And this was the message. He said, please ask him, is it not the same Wike that prevented any other presidential candidate, importantly, Atiku Abubakar, from campaigning in Rivers State for the presidential elections? Why does he want to now give what he can receive?
No, that is not correct.
That's
And
what
I will
they
tell
say.
you why. That is
That's
not
what
correct.
I
I'll tell you.
think
See,
we should ask.
now that we say we want to go and do rally.
But did Atiku campaign in Rivers
I'm
State?
coming, sir.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Now that we say we want to go and do rally in Bayelsa State, if I want to use the Samson Sesa Stadium, for instance, that is a property that belongs to the Bayelsa State government. There are processes and procedures. I have to write to the Ministry of Sports, seek approval, request. They will check if that date, there is availability for that date. If there are applicable fees, I pay. If I don't follow this process and I just feel that, oh, there are some Bayelsa, Judge Turner, they don't own Bayelsa, come to Samson Sesa Stadium, the governor will stop you. The governor will stop you. But if, for instance, Atiku Abubakar pays a hall in a hotel and says, I want to do my campaign here, he pays the fees for the hall, and nobody will stop you. Nobody.
But he was
No
stopped.
governor.
He was stopped.
I
He
am
wasn't
telling you,
allowed
they were to
campaign.
use a stadium that they did not apply for.
Okay,
They did not apply for.
We have to go.
Inspector Oseni, calm down. It is not supposed to be an interrogation, but an interview. And just in case you don't know, there are more civilized and respectable ways to hold your guests accountable.
Political campaign.
Trust me, you are going to get a lot more information and reactions from your guests by being respectful
Let me speak.
and professional. And Dr. Abacha has demonstrated this consistently.
This is just
Even the police, and I don't mean this police,
Hello?
shouldn't interrogate their suspects this way. Acting tough or approaching your guests condescendingly
come and gag me on my own station.
all comes across as a performance. Because some of us can see through these things.
Why not?
You can't come and gag me on my own station.
No, but I just...
One of the things we were taught at school is to be very respectful to our guests, even if they come across as stupid. And of course, that shouldn't prevent you from asking those tough questions. Mind you, Mr. Oseni, none of these people
I was nowhere.
Mr. Turner, good. You've said
are under any obligation to answer your questions.
political campaign.
I hope you know that.
President Tinubu.
No.
Because sometimes you make it look as though if they don't answer your questions, they are going to jail from your station.
You can't come and gag me on my own station.
No, but
By the way, must your line of questioning always be about your own feelings? And of course, from what your followers are always sending to you on social media. And I'm not in any way, shape or form suggesting it is wrong to infuse comments from social media. But no professional should be spending half of his screen time on social media. And what is it about the anger and holier than thou posture? What is it about this, don't come and teach me my job here? The reality is that the people who say these kinds of things are the people that actually need to be taught how to do their job. No. The truth is, you can still ask all the right and tough questions without appearing like a disgruntled village headmaster.
Will I finish? Okay. Would you let me speak?
Why not? Why not?
You can't come and gag me on my own station.
No, but
I mean, is it that difficult to be objective? Why are most things with Rufai about sentiments and emotions?
Will I finish?
To the extent that even on a matter that is purely political, he is still arguing that there is a generality of opinion in Bayelsa on this matter. The question is how and according to who?